Okay. Hey student, I'm teacher Prix and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. In this English lesson, we're going to talk about word formation. This is a new series here on my channel. It's the third video where I talk about the formation of words. So I pick one word and I show you possible formations, variations, and how to use them in conversation. So all the words, all the variations of easy will be explained. I'll show you examples. I will also talk about when to use them, if it's a good idea to use them, because just because there's a word doesn't mean you should use it. And we're going to talk about that. If it's your first time watching this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Yes, because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. So yes, consider subscribing. But here we go. Here on my channel, guys, I help a specific level. I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students go from stuck to speaking in 6 months, because it is completely possible at this level to unlock your fluency, unlock your English speaking in 6 months. Not talking about perfection, talking about communication. And at this level, which I like to call the transition level, it is important to pay attention to the different types of words, okay? That's the purpose of this series, to show you different types of words, the variations, because this is a super common mistake students make at an intermediate level, upper intermediate, advanced, okay, beginners, but in a different way because they're still getting to know words. So it's important to cover this subject. It's something that I do with my students, in my academy. My students are always learning how to use the words. They post examples. I correct the examples they post on the platform. And that way they improve their comprehension, their understanding of how to use a certain word. Okay, that's, let me fix this. Okay, fixed. So this is something I do with my students. And at the end of this video, there's an exercise. Make sure to do it. Now, types of words. I like to introduce this in every video because it's important to remember. We have nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. And that's what I'm going to cover here. Noun, verb, adjective, and adverb variation. And guys, focus your energy on this, even if it's a little bit every week, okay? And this will improve your communication dramatically, okay? Students confuse these words a lot. And depending on the person you're talking to, you will hinder communication. But anyway, ease, unease, okay? Not the adjective, it's a noun, okay? So ease and unease, ease. Lack of difficulty, that's the first meaning. And one thing that I need to mention right off the bat is all of these words, all the variations of easy may have multiple explanations, multiple uses. I'm not going to cover all the possible definitions of easy, the adjective, or easy, or ease. Sorry, mispronounced here. This lesson would be impossible. It would be way too long. And that's not my goal here, okay? I want to do something more objective, okay? So ease, unease. So the first thing, ease, lack of difficulty, okay? I will explain unease, okay? I think I prepared another slide. No, but it's, I will explain, okay? Lack of difficulty, the feeling or the state of feeling relaxed, comfortable. It's not an adjective. It's the condition, the state of feeling relaxed, feeling comfortable, no worries, no stress. And unease is the opposite. Typically, it's the opposite of number 2. Extremely uncomfortable, in a situation, in a state of discomfort, in a situation of anxiety, in a situation of worrying. So that's the idea. When you see the word or any word, you see ease and then unease. The opposite will indicate a contrast, a contrasting idea, okay? It may not be literally the opposite, but it will describe a negative emotion, a negative feeling compared to its opposite, okay? Now here it is a noun. It's describing the state, That's important. Students confuse this, okay? I'm not describing a person. I'm describing a condition, the name, okay? It's just like as you picture happy. I am happy, okay? But we have the name of happy, the condition, that's happiness, okay? So I can't say I'm happiness. No, happiness is the condition. Happy is how I feel. Same thing with ease, okay? Now, look at the examples. He can definitely pass this test with ease. No problems. I could use an adverb, and I'm going to show you. I could easily pass this test. You know, he can easily pass this test. But here I want to use the noun ease. Lack of difficulty. So when I say he can pass this test with ease, it means that he can pass this test without difficulty. It'll be easy for him to pass the test, okay? The second example is a common expression, at ease. This is typically describing the situation number 2, the state of feeling relaxed, comfortable, without worries, without stress, without problems. Do you feel at ease sometimes? So I feel at ease, okay? I always feel at ease around my friends. Do you feel at ease around your friends? Okay? I like feeling at ease around my friends. And this usually happens to me. It'll not happen if we are perhaps in a very crowded place, too noisy. Then even though I am with my friends, I will not feel at ease, okay? Now, I can't hide my unease around the new manager. He's so weird, okay? So I can't hide my unease. I can't hide my discomfort, okay? I can't hide my stress, my anxiety, my discomfort around the new manager. He's so weird. Unease. Now, Priscilla, so that means I can use this word anywhere, anytime. Guys, ease, okay, at ease, with ease, common, super common. Unease, that's when you're gonna find yourself in a tricky situation. All words I'm showing you are common. All words can be used. But you need to think of a context, and that's where it gets tricky to non-native speakers like you and I. So I found lots of examples in written context, okay? Not always in conversations. So this may happen to some words that I show you. And I wanted to make this lesson here on my channel to make that point, that not everything you learn will be used in conversation, but it'll help you understand books you watch or really specific movies you watch that may have a more creative language. That's something you need to pay attention to. Moving on. Ease. Ease can also be a verb. It is common, but in very specific situations, okay? To ease means to alleviate. And when we think of alleviating something, we think of pain. So ease your pain, very common. Another important thing you need to pay attention to, collocations. There are common collocations, common combinations. You need to think about that when using words in English. I'm showing you the formation, I'm showing you variations, but then your next step is, okay, what are common collocations? Okay, so here, I know nothing can ease your pain at this moment, but I'm here for you. So let's imagine a situation. My best friend lost her mother, okay? Her mother passed away, her mother died. So I know I can look at her and I can say, Lucy, I know nothing can ease, can alleviate, make less unpleasant, less painful, less severe. Nothing at this moment can alleviate, can ease your pain. But I am here for you, okay? Whatever you need, you can always count on me. So nothing can ease your pain, but I'm here for you, okay? So can you call Alex and see if he's okay? That would ease my mind. Very common, collocation. That would ease my mind. That would make me less worried. That would alleviate my stress, okay? That would reduce my stress levels, okay? So it's important to understand this. When studying formation, the next step is collocation. Typically in the examples I share here, I am showing collocations, okay? I'm showing examples that bring common collocations, okay? Like in the previous slide, I feel at ease. Very common collocation. I always feel at ease. Okay, I always feel comfort, great comfort around my friends. That's a collocation. Okay? Oh, but Priscilla, unease, can it be a verb? Honestly, I haven't seen it. Okay? Someone can come here and say, no, Priscilla, yes, you can use it. But quite frankly, I checked the best dictionaries that are, and they all go and say, use the opposite, use the opposite. They don't give you that word. So just because a word exists doesn't mean you can use it. So unease can be a noun, but a verb, you will hardly find that, okay? I can say here that the answer is no, but then think of context. But I recommend using ease as a verb, fine. Unease, use it as a noun. Then it's fine, okay? Easiness, uneasiness. Oh my God, more nouns. So you see more variations. Does that mean you're going to use it all the time? No. It's important to know them and understand them, understand possible variations. Perhaps in very particular situations, the ones I'm going to share with you, you will find it. You will find this language a lot in literature, books you read, storytelling, okay? Or if you watch a very specific movie. I don't know if you checked the Oscars award, if you watched. I'm not a big fan, to be very honest, but the movie, what's the movie that won the Oscar? Let's see. The name of the movie, what is the name of the movie? Come on. Jesus, can you just show me best movie? I don't know. They aren't showing me. No, they are Poor Creatures, Poor Things, I think. Yes, Poor Things. So if you watch this movie, Poor Things, that was nominated for the Oscar and won Best Movie, you may, I don't know, I'm not certain, okay? But you may find very creative language, some unusual words. Why? Because it's a different movie. So movies that are out of the box, okay, they may bring different language. They may bring more embellished vocabulary. Are you gonna do that at a meeting with your boss? No. Okay? So easiness, the quality of needing little effort, okay? Or the quality of being comfortable or relaxed or free from worry or pain. Synonym, ease. Okay, it's the same, okay? Uneasiness, the feeling of worry or anxiety or discomfort. Unease, okay? So they're synonyms. So the previous slide, excuse me, ease, unease, they're synonyms, okay? Synonyms. Let me go back here. Now, that being said, here are some examples. No one was ready for that family reunion. As soon as our grandma walked in the room, I could feel the uneasiness of everyone around me. Oh, okay. So I could feel the uneasiness. I could feel the discomfort. Okay? So as soon as grandma walked into the room, I would use the preposition into. Walked into the room to indicate movement, okay, would change. As soon as she walked into the room, I could feel the uneasiness, the discomfort of everyone around me, okay? So you can sense the uneasiness, you can feel the uneasiness. There is an uneasiness, okay? Another example, but this time with easiness. They've had that easiness between them since their very first date. Okay? What is easiness? The ease. They had that ease between them since their very first date. So they met for the first time, and there was that feeling of easiness. That easiness between them. That feeling of little effort. No stress, no anxiety. Everything was simple. You know, that sense of easiness. There you go. How was your first date, you know, with your loved one? Was there easiness between you guys? Let me know. I would love to know that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, you know. Yes, subscribe. Yes, yes, yes. Every week I post different kinds of English lessons. And if you're interested, I have an amazing study plan cycle. Check the description of this video. This cycle will help you organize your English study routine, especially if you study alone, you're not a student in my academy, and you need to know how to study, what to study, how to organize your study routine to be more effective to achieve your English fluency goals. So check link in the description. Let's keep rolling. Easy, uneasy. Easy like Sunday morning. Easy, adjective, okay? Uneasy, adjective as well. Which one is more common? I like easy better, okay? And here, there's a catch. So easy means not difficult. It's the opposite of difficult, okay? Very well. It's not difficult. You can do, you can obtain without too much effort, without too much struggle. It's easy. Easy like Sunday morning. And the next example, which I like the most, easy like Sunday morning, relaxed, comfortable. And I'm easy like Sunday morning. I'm easy, I'm comfortable. It wouldn't rhyme, but that's the idea. I'm relaxed, I'm chill, I'm easy, okay? There are more translations. All of these words have more uses. Am I gonna spend time describing each definition? No, you don't need that, okay? Now, uneasy. Feeling worried or unhappy about a particular situation, especially because you believe that something bad or unpleasant may happen, or because you're not sure of what you're doing is right. You're feeling anxious. Synonym, okay, anxious. Let's summarize all of this explanation into anxious. Feeling worried, unhappy. Oh, did I make the right decision? Oh no, oh my God. Okay, that's the idea. Uneasy can also mean that you're not able to relax, which is anxious. You're tense, okay? You can't relax. You're not able to relax, or a situation doesn't allow you to relax, doesn't allow you to eliminate stress, okay? It's making you uncomfortable. So here, let's take a look at some examples. What is an easy life for you? Now here, I could have double standards, okay? It could mean easy, the opposite of difficult, or it could be relaxed. What is an easy life for you? A comfortable life for you? So I can have both interpretations. Okay, what is an easy life for you? Priscilla, easy life for me is sipping on margaritas by the beach. A Copacabana, That's what an easy life is for me. Awesome, good for you. So that means the opposite of difficult. But in my opinion, it's more related to comfort. That's my definition of a stress-free life, easy life, okay? Now, one observation I forgot to make. Uneasy is not the opposite of easy. Easy is not difficult. Uneasy, difficult. No. Focus on these meanings that I'm sharing with you, more connected to anxiety, not being able to relax, worried about something that may happen or may not happen, that you're not sure if you made the right decision or not. This is more common, okay? Now, look at this. It was an uneasy night, but fortunately, by dawn, we heard from our kids and their plane had landed safely. So this is a good example of using uneasy. It was an uneasy night. It was an uncomfortable night, difficult, feeling with a lot of emotions of anxiety. Why? Probably their kids were traveling by plane and something happened. Maybe there was a storm, maybe something happened, and they heard the news. By dawn, by early in the morning, they heard from their kids, okay? They got the news. Maybe their kids called, texted them, and they had landed safely. They arrived safely. Awesome. Now, another example. They felt uneasy about leaving their kids with the new babysitter. They felt uneasy. They felt anxious. They felt uncomfortable about leaving their kids with the new nanny. Okay? Parents can be worried. They feel uneasy when it comes to the safety of their kids. It's natural. There's nothing against the nanny. It's just that they feel a little uneasy about leaving their precious little kids with a new nanny. Okay? Now, adverb, easily and uneasily, Easily, very common. Uneasily, common in literature or more alternative movies where there's a description of something. More colloquial, everyday conversation, you will find easily. Uneasily, okay, but correct. Yes, you need a situation. Yes, okay. So easily, in an easy way. Remember that I use adverbs to describe verbs, to describe actions. I don't describe people, I describe their actions. If you want to describe people, you're going to use adjectives. Important. Now, in an easy way, easily, there are two meanings that I like, okay? Easily, in an easy way, or very likely, very probably. This is very common, okay? And uneasily, it's in a way that shows that you are a little worried. It's the same thing of uneasy, feeling a little worried, but it's a way. It's to describe an action, okay? To describe a particular, an action about a particular situation. You're feeling uncomfortable, a way that shows you are slightly worried or uncomfortable about a particular situation. But let's take a look at the examples to clarify. She could easily cancel this entire project after our recent argument. So here I'm using the example, the definition number 2. She will probably cancel this project. She is very likely to cancel this project after our argument. We had a fight and she's the boss. So she can easily cancel the project now. I don't know, man, I'm very worried. Oh my God, you know? Now, examples connected to, she's easily manipulated. It's easy to manipulate that woman. She is easily manipulated. Oh, my manager, I love her, but she's easily manipulated. I don't know how she's a manager because anyone can manipulate that woman. It's unbelievable. I have seen people like that, unfortunately. People in high positions being easily manipulated. It's ridiculous, you know, but it happens. And then the example with uneasily. Look at the example. It's not something that you're easily going to describe in the conversation. Look at that. She was walking uneasily around the room when the phone rang. Fortunately, it was good news. Her children had safely landed in Chicago. Even my tone of voice changed. I'm narrating a story. And when you are narrating stories, man, you use a great variety of words, okay? So she walked uneasily. I am describing the way she entered the room. She walked. Oh my God, my babies. She walked uneasily. And the Oscar goes to Teacher Prix. So she walked uneasily into the room. She walked uneasily around the room. So she was pacing. Anxious. My babies, where are they? Did they text? Any news? Nothing? Nothing? Oh my God. But fortunately, when the phone rang, it was good news. Her children had safely landed in Chicago. See? Safely landed. Another adverb, but talking about safe. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, and now exercise. I want you to post your answers in the comments. Number 1, why don't you talk to Peter? He can blah, 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 hack any system. Number 2, I'm afraid this medication will no longer blah, 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 your pain. Number 3, what I like about my new boss is that he makes everyone feel at blah, blah, blah around him. Now, post your answers in the comments. But other than that, get my study plan cycle. And I'll see you next time. Bye!